ass. Come on. Y'all bothering me. Nothing about me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm a TC soldier, New Orleans stunner. If a bitch leave me, I'ma take everything from her. Leave by your cane, tell your motor clean your rum up. I'ma buy me some new pussy and buy a 4Runner. I walk with a limp cause my nuts heavy, and I like it from the back so your butt steady. I know I got some big lips, but I ain't tripping. Then mom, I love pussy, but I ain't licking. Now prepare yourself for smooth dicking. You don't want it, girl, you don't know what you missing. I'm the baddest boss nigga walking. You ain't heard, I got a team of head busters waiting to give them the word. I got a few in the East Coast, a few in the West, down south in mid-W, we're up to the rest. Can't forget about the ghetto where they struggling to death. No matter what I do, dawg, I love my
ladies and
set.
gentlemen,
What's up? What's up? What's up? Set it off in this motherfucker. What's up? What's up? What's up? Set it off in this motherfucker. What's up? What's up? What's up? Set it off in this motherfucker. What's up? What's up? What's up? Set it off in this motherfucker. Nigga, the nows in this bitch get right. Fuck what you heard on the street and see him off for life. Still riding on dubs, sitting round and right. Jump stupid if you want, bitch, we gon' clown tonight. We got 25 choppers in the VIP. Crystal and 40 jack in the pound of weed. I know you waiting me to get drunk and follow me home. Picture when I'ma give you a shot to your dome. Fucking if your boys gon' be targets, they gon' get hit too. I'm really not giving a fuck, long as I get you. Jump, fresh, Joe,
Before I set it off, okay. First off, you a bitch, nigga. Only reason I'm doing this, I'ma just name 5 reasons real quick. Got 150. You stole Rockefeller from Dane. Second, you stole Kanye from Dane. Third, you stole Rockaway from Dane. Fourth, I seen a nigga throw that diamond up before them shots was fired. Fifth, hold on, turn the beat off. I had to turn the beat off for this. You talking about you an 80s baby. You 37 years old. You was born in 1968. And I opened the Daily News. How's the king of New York rocking sandals with jeans? Open-toe sandals with chancletas with jeans on. How's the king of New York rocking sandals with jeans and he's 42 years old? Back to biz. You ain't the only one with big wallets. Got it, my shit's brolic, got it. But your publishing should go to Miss Wallace. Honest, stealing big shit. He made 2 albums, you wildin'. And he can't dress, dog, who styled him? It was Rockaway. When Dame had it, now you got it, call it Cockaway. Not in here. Dead it pronto, you don't see a car, no. Damon big bitch for years, now you on ho. He on the 40-40, got you in Atlantic City. Pitch your budget out of baseline, goddamn it's pretty. You love a Harlem nigga, we get it cooking, it's true. But now I look, we got more dudes in Brooklyn than you. Apparently right down in Jeezy video, I should've kissed you on the cheek. You a pretty hoe. In Jazz video, you starred in it. Peter Pan. I was hopping off the Greyhound. Peter Pan. How could he be the man? Only reason, fam. I don't suck dick or kiss ass, and I can see the damn. But we hawk, yo. Right where you walk, bro. You could fool the rest of the world, long as New York know. We put you underground, clan, they gon' check the sellers. I know he 40 years old, I don't respect my elders. I respect the hustlers, plus the grinders and the sellers. Use a customer buster, here go jet propellers.
You gotta hate us the way we gettin' this paper. All my niggas are coming straight from minimum wage. Niggas dick riding the dip, steady trying to play it, they trying to spray it. But for Ferrari, we got them inflated. Dipset, 40 niggas, they choke the gun. Dipset, this is 40 nigga, we from the slum. Dipset, pushing 40 nigga, you not the one. It's killing season, holla at the niggas, it's here come.
What's going on, AMG? We are live. AMG Live broadcast number 55 is in store for you today. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat as I just updated a lot of stuff on my windows here. So hopefully everything sounds good and smooth. And you know what? Let's go ahead and hit the intro. Let me know if you can hear the sound on the intro as well. handoff up the middle. There's Zeke Elliott. 2nd and 7. The Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tennessee Titans, and the Dallas Cowboys are fighting for their NFC East crown. Trying to keep pace there with the Washington Commanders. I hope, just not the horn. The real king of the north has arrived. Draco's in the building. I'll take the horn back on that one. Up the middle, Zeke again looking for space. Let's talk a little bit about this Tennessee Titans. They got off to a hot start to start the season and kind of fizzled out towards the middle, trying to regain some balance, and they are also still in the playoff hunt as the Tennessee Titans are sitting at 8 and 7. And there's a cavalcade of 8 and 7 teams there in the AFC as the Chargers. My Chargers sitting at that 7th spot, found themselves back, and there's a dangerous pass from Dak Prescott and INT as Tennessee's fighting for their playoff lives. Dallas at 9 and 6. They're in a little bit better of a spot if they don't end up winning the NFC East, which currently the Commanders sitting at 10 and 6 are on top of that. I believe they have the tiebreaker as well. If Dallas sits, loses these last 2 games, put them at 8 losses, and maybe that could tie them up with everyone with 8 losses now, but they'd have to win out as well. So Dallas 1 win away from clinching a playoff spot. So if Dallas wins today, they clinch a playoff spot. They stay alive for their divisional title or opportunity. Possibly there's a crosser coming across the field. Seen that a million times. Touchdown, Tennessee. Got to get some pressure if you're there. But here's the deal. If Tennessee wins tonight, they stay alive for a potential playoff 7 seed, wild card, underdog berth there. They're 8 and 7, and there's 3 tied right now. Even the Jets are sitting at 7 and 8. A lot can happen. Chargers 8 and 7, Tennessee 8 and 7, Raiders 8 and 7. Raiders with a phenomenal back-to-back wins there to close out the season. If you haven't seen it already, we talked about the Las Vegas Raiders on the Headliners podcast, episode number 5. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet, because it is absolutely one of the best. Phenomenal episode. If I was to give it a grade, I'd say it was completely bigger than a number and better than any words. As you look at it right now, Dallas, if they win this game, they clinch a playoff spot, a berth into the playoffs, but they do not clinch their division. That's going to come down to a Week 18. It's going to come down to Week 18 to see if they can climb back in. They were leading it the majority of the way, and it's just been a Washington Commander resurgence. As Zeke Elliott's going to get going here. That's his first big run of the day, and that's something you can't do against Dallas here. You're trying to run outside. Look at this. Look at the field. I'm gonna start the replay even over if I can here. Gets to the outside. We're going to watch it one more time. Look at how everybody's lined up prior to the snap. Everybody, just the weak side was so open. Left hash, there's one player outside lined up past that left hash area. And that's just dangerous if you can get off the edge, especially for Zeke Elliott. And he had him underneath, and right there comes the pressure. 2nd and 16. Long Jr. with the sack there. Watch the flat here. Oh, there's the run from the last time. And watch the play here to the flat, wide open. Zeke Elliott. Oh, you got to let that one go if you're Zach. Just a missed opportunity. Slam, you want the Friday horn? You got it. Dropping back, looking, got time. There's a throw to the left side. That's a knife precision pass from Dak Prescott to CeeDee Lamb. Number 88, wearing one of the great numbers in Dallas history. And on the left side, that's just a great connection. Watch them hold. Watch that. Watch what Dak Prescott does. He holds that safety, and the corner knows it. He can tell by the coverage there that, hey, he's kind of alone here if he breaks back or hits a post, because you got to watch out for Zeke Elliott on that seam. Shotgun formation. Let's get aggressive here, down 7-0. Time, middle of the field. No one's there, but Zeke Elliott's going to get open on that angle route, the Texas route, and no better place to do it than Tennessee, because the Tennessee Titans used to be the Houston Oilers. So there's your Texas connection of the night here on Friday night. This is AMG Live broadcast number 55. Here's what I see. I would like to see a counter run right here. Something would bring Zeke right back over here. Let's see what happens on this play. That's not the case. I felt like that was the same kind of setup. Tennessee in the same situation there. It seemed like the entire defense, you got the hash sitting about right here. I see one player over here. You know, I got Zeke right here. Let me get a little counter handoff and then try to get some pull upfield. Wasn't a play call there, but that's something they can take into their bag. And there's a touchdown from Dallas into the end zone. And just like that, the Dallas Cowboys. Tolbert, number 18, put 6 on the board from Dak Prescott. Cowboys staying alive here in Tennessee. Next game coming up, they're gonna be slightly in progress if we finish to the end of this game and we don't switch over. It's going to be a fun matchup. Franchise focus, Atlanta Falcons. It's gonna be some good times. Atlanta's gonna be taking on the soon-to-be NFC West Division champion Arizona Cardinals. And I'm just as shocked to say it as you. They got off to the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals got off to completely 180 starts, and they finished almost at a 180 as well. Cardinals came on as of late. Were terrible at the beginning, while Tennessee, they got off to a real hot start. I think 4-0, 4-1 or something along those sorts, and then have just kind of fizzled out and been playing sub-500 football since. In-N-Out Burger forever. Nah, man, the fries, bro. It's all about the fries, man. The In-N-Out fries are. That's where they made their staple, man, in their fries.
Ready, set.
And coverage coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. Nope, it's zone coverage. Looking underneath, finds his man, and I'll tell you what. Diggs didn't even look like he was interested in playing defense on that play. Maybe confused that the play had begun, but wow. I already saw that on the right side. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat, guys. I don't know what he was doing, Salgado. I don't know if he was lost, stuck. He might have been stuck, man. Them cleats. Maybe he wore it's 3rd and 3. Looking over the middle, just goes right. And here's my problem with Dallas's defense there. They got real aggressive, and you've seen the corner comes down to pick up this tight end coming across the field, and he comes down and he lays into him. You know, within 5 yards, you can make some contact there, but he doesn't, and the tight end just kind of eats it and then just continues to keep moving on his route. It seemed like it did more harm than good for that safety dropping down into the box and trying to cover for the Dallas Cowboys. And in motion on the left side, shotgun formation. There's a handoff. Derrick Henry, King Henry. Not the quickest spin I've ever seen, but a good one nonetheless, because it doesn't effectively help him. But it's Derrick Henry, still gains a yard. Shotgun formation. Underneath, finding Derrick Henry again, and Tennessee continues to move the chains. This is the 3rd possession of the game, 2nd one for the Tennessee Titans. Their 1st possession drove down and was able to get some points on the board, and that was after a Dak Prescott interception. This is actually the 4th possession of the game. Dallas scored on their 2nd possession. And now Tennessee trying to do the same to maintain the lead. Tennessee will get the ball to start the second half. Keep that in mind as well. You are watching AMG Live broadcast number 55. And coming up, we will have the Atlanta Falcons franchise focus. You got to see it. You got to love it. Coming off some pretty cool, pretty tough games on the franchise focus series in the season, but the ones we followed and broadcasted, and they've been exciting to watch. Derrick Henry really nowhere to go there, and that's just a bunch of Dallas Cowboys waiting to make a play. As Campbell's the first one there, but 3 or 4, and he's pointing back to his position group coach and letting them know, hey, you see that? We're all over that right now. We're not going to be confused. We've watched the film. These RPOs. We know exactly what our game plan is, and we're going to execute it today. And that's what you're seeing from Dallas defensively. 48-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Come on. Hurry.
And here we go, 3rd and 15. Big 3rd and 15 coming up. If I'm Tennessee, I'm looking probably. Man, I might play it safe here. I don't like being on this side of the field, much less when I know I can get a punt and force you to play 85 field position there. They're going to go right over the middle of the field, find their man. That's the tight end. He's going to hang on to the ball, and that's how you get past those linebackers, but yet sit in front of the safety. You see the safety there playing a deep zone, shotgun formation, and this tight end's going to run right past the linebacker. He's going to just release him into next coverage because he knows that's a vertical going route. That's not going to be me right now. And he's playing it what's in front of him, and that separation between the safety and the. That's a nice throw by Malik Willis. The separation between the safety and the linebacker is what really opened up that play. Like to see Dallas get a little bit more aggressive. Was a 3rd and 15. Here we go, shotgun bunch to the right side, dropping back, looking screen to the left side, weak side. Once again, Dallas, you want to talk about a team coming prepared into this game, film study, whatever they're doing, they're on top of this offense for the Tennessee Titans, and any RPO action, they're just choosing it, and they're in the right spot, and they're probably playing it against what they've seen throughout the season, as Tennessee just seems to be not picking up much yards in those little knick-knack plays that usually put them in good positions for 3rd downs. Malik looking over the middle field, and he hit as he's throwing, but there he goes. He shows the arm. Ball's out. Dallas is going to get this one back. That was quite a throw from Malik Willis. We'll see if that fumble stands in just a second. That's from Anthony Brown. And watch middle of the field. He's going to get, a multiple body contact from multiple players there. I don't know. Is that a fumble? They're going to hold that as a fumble. I feel like his offensive lineman steps into him a little bit too. The defensive player gets an arm on him as he's trying to throw, and then he gets his body on him towards the end of the throw, and Malik Willis is still able to get that 10 yards and fairly accurate upfield, and just an unfortunate fumble, but fortunate if you are a Dallas Cowboys fan. Isolated doing some high school football recruiting, or this makes sense in a couple years, dude, and he wasn't the cool guy we thought he was. To the outside, number 87 down to the 46-yard line, 1st and 10. There's a handoff there to the left side. A lot of space. Zeke Elliott, they're going to try to take the lead here. Absolutely. And that, I mean, I like to give credit to Zeke Elliott, but this is blocking right here up front. Watch the big dog there on the left tackle. Holds that. And he took that DN and he held him inside when he needed him to be inside. Then he let the DN go ahead and take the outside position and just kind of changes his angle and approach, and he's able to hold off and create that big hole for Zeke Elliott to just pretty much say pretty much. I think I'm saying pretty much too much. 2nd and 11. For upcoming AMG games, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WatchAMGTV. We just had a podcast drop, and that was the Headliners podcast. Check it out on our YouTube channel as well as we go back to the live game. Dropping back, looking over the middle. Oh, goes to the second level. Dak getting confident, getting aggressive. Little drive view corner, and that's Schultz with the first down right here. You see the man in front. That's where everybody kind of thinks that's where Dak's going. But Dak looks him off, goes to the next level, stays looking downfield. And that's what you want to see in a confident quarterback, because a lot of times you start taking these underneaths. The defense, as well as yourself, you get in a situation where this is where you're looking first, when really you want to check the secondary read and then come back and progress downfield. And right there, Dak Prescott did a good job hanging in, making the throw, and the line does a great job keeping him upright. With the win today, the Cowboys will will link themselves into that playoff tournament we talk about so much. Currently on the season, the Dallas Cowboys are at 9-6. They get the 10-6 today. We said they're going to be that 6th seed likely in the NFC. Could be 7th seed. Nice check underneath, finds Zeke Elliott. Stays on his feet. Zeke Elliott's going to go into the end zone here. Almost, and he fights tooth and nail down to the 1-yard line. Man, this is when, if you got fantasy football, Zeke, you know what's going to happen here. In comes the backup. That was just such a hard run. And then he picks up, and then he's going to pick up the touchdown, steal it from you. Now, if the Tennessee Titans win today, they stay alive in their playoff hopes as they're searching for that 6-7 seed there in the AFC. It's a logjam between the 8-7 almost in there. 8-7 Chargers, 8-7 Titans, 8-7 Raiders. Chargers currently hold that three-way tie there in the AFC. Dak Prescott can't get in, 3rd and goal. So we've seen Zeke Elliott hustle down to the 1. They try to punch it in with him. He doesn't get in. Now we see the quarterback sneak, get stuffed. And now we get a timeout with Dallas 3rd and goal, $1:26 left in the second quarter, right before half. Mind you, the Tennessee Titans will get the ball to start the second half. Dallas had that first possession interception from Dak, and since then he's been absolutely phenomenal. Now we're going to find out if this Dallas Cowboys team can get in here. Got to this, is just Cajon. Oh, they're in the backfield. They make a play on Zeke. He's going to lose yards. Dallas, this might be the biggest fumble we've seen Dallas today make. I mean, outside of the interception, they get down within inches, and now they find themselves a full yard and about 1.5 yards almost from the goal line. Right there, just nothing was happening. Quarterback sneak, 2 Zeke runs. Can't get in. They're going to kick a field goal here. See if this comes back to bite them. Kick is up and bueno, and just like that, the Cowboys. Now, who we thought, hey, they're getting into the end zone after that phenomenal Zeke run. Took them about middle of the red zone all the way to probably a half step from the pay dirt. And then a Zeke run and then a quarterback sneak that puts them even closer than that, and just can't get in. And then you wonder, hey, do you go for it on 4th here after that entire drive? It just felt like you had to come away with points. Man, I might have gone for it, though. I mean, we're talking division on the line for the Cowboys, playoff hopes on the line. Take it into your own hands, but they decide to play it a little bit more conservative here. There's play action. And there's an INT. That's just a bad pass. And just tries to get over the top. That's just not a good read. AMG Live broadcast number 55. You are watching here on the AMG Network. Malik Hooker got the INT. Looking, time underneath, dangerous throw, but Michael Gallup says, get off me. Down to the 32-yard line. Coming up next, guys, don't forget we got Franchise Focus episode, I believe it's number 4, coming up here on the AMG Network right after this game. They should be somewhere around the first quarter, and we'll be switching right over to there to catch the Atlanta Falcons taking on the very tough division-leading NFC West Arizona Cardinals. Middle of the field, dangerous throw, and that one's picked off. Pick number 2 from Dak Prescott. Can't do that. You just drove down the field and settled for 3. Inches away from the 1. You must value points, and you must realize how much you can't leave points on the board, right? And you make this throw, and you lead it upfield, Dak. You got to keep that throw flat. And an INT or Dak Prescott as Tennessee. That was an opportunity. If you scored a touchdown there, even a field goal, you're up 6 going into halftime, knowing Tennessee gets the ball to start the second half. There's a little slot flood action there. We're going to see here in just a second. It looks like Tennessee's going to play this real safe.
On the jump. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Play action looking. No, there's a handoff actually. Oh, fooled me down to the right here. Oh, that's going to do it for the first half. If you're interested in joining the AMG, go ahead and put Command AMG in the chat, as well as Command Live. Get some information about the game. Coming up next, we do have Franchise Focus. Atlanta Falcons. It's getting tough for them too. They're all knotted up with Carolina. They split the season series with them. They're knotted up, 2 games left. They're fighting to the top of the NFC. There's a lot of things riding on this game for Atlanta. Let's see if they can kind of figure it out. We'll be back just in a second. All right, had to pick some, make sure something was working in here.
Ready.
And coverage coming up for Dallas. Looking. A couple open opportunities from Malik Willis. Nothing there is going to throw this one away. Almost steps out of bounds doing so. Let's see what Malik Willis missed on that throw. I think he had a guy open here on the right side. I think he's got the tight end right about there. I'm hitting him. Just doesn't do it. Maybe one reason or another. Still trying to hang with the wide receivers crossing the field left to right. Trying to get past those robbers, but the pressure comes in time. Yeah, it's been a great game so far, Miller.
Got it. Ready.
Big time hit. 35-yard line, 3rd and 1 for Tennessee. Dallas had a chance to extend this 3-point lead after being stopped just inches from the end zone in their previous possession. Their defense blesses them. The offense comes down, throws it right into the teeth of the defense. I mean, you had an open guy. I saw the window, Dak. It just got a little greedy in the air, I think. Taking what they were giving you, and maybe let's see if your receiver can do the rest of the work. Derrick Henry's biggest run of the game, the powerhouse down to the 50-yard line, 6 carries, 21 yards, and that might get number 22 going. Derrick Henry came into this game 4th in the AMG with 235 carries, 1,277 yards, 9 touchdowns. Not double-digit touchdowns yet. There's a throw underneath, and I don't think that's what they were waiting on. They get jammed there. for that dig to come across the field, but the pressure just got there and got home.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking, there's a throw over the middle. It seemed to high past it, 281, getting it done. And just like that, the Tennessee Titans 4 yards away from the red zone. And the crowd's starting to get into it. Try the biggest, most important drive they've had so far in this game, and just puts it up and over the top.
Let's go now.
Hooper able to make a phenomenal play. Here comes some man coverage from the Dallas Cowboys.
Panther Street, go.
Get off me. Get off me. Haskins. Foot contusion for Derrick Henry. Did that say will not return or will return soon? Contusion. Just bruising of the bone. I don't know how. I guess it could take him out for the game if it's painful enough. But I don't know. Let me know what it said in the chat. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun formation.
3.
6 in the box for the Dallas Cowboys. No Derrick Henry in there. It's going to be a different game. There's a counter run there to the left side. 2-5. Haskins going to pick up a few. 3rd and 3. Still no Derrick Henry in the game. Trips there to the left side. Maybe levels crossing concept here. Maybe some crossing action. It might just be a run. 3rd and 3. A little base action. Giving you like 4 options there. And it's neither or. It's a play action. Maybe Bucks cross. I don't know. Let's see what we see. A counter go. Yeah, some crossing action there. But Dallas absolutely sends it. And I like Dallas's aggression here on that possession. That was a great play call defensively. And, you know, Derrick Henry's not in the game. I'm okay with those blitzes, those coming outside, especially on that silver. You got those linebackers coming, you know, through that B gap and leaving the middle open, but you're not really worried about any kind of handoff up the middle with Derrick Henry out of the game. So smart play calling there for the Dallas Cowboys. Kick is up good. We're all knotted up. AMG Live broadcast number 55, 10 apiece. First and 10, Dallas. 25-yard line, 75 to go. Quick math for you. Dallas fighting for an opportunity to stay alive in the NFC East. There's a big win from the Commanders today. That put them at 10 wins. Dallas sitting at 9 and 7, I believe. 9 and 6 for Dallas. Commanders 10 and 6. So let's see what happens here. Can't get off there looking. Goes underneath anyways. That's intercepted. Number 3 for Dak Prescott. You got to come off that if you're Dak. You have to come off that read because, look, here's what we got going on for you. You got some legs. You got some wheels. You can move. Pressure's coming right there at that immediate chip from that safety coming down, just chipping that drag on Schultz. It wasn't what you thought it was. You got Byard, another great coverage defender for the Tennessee Titans. Can't make that throw. As guess who's back in the building? I'm going to hit his theme music. Derrick Henry is back on the field, number 22. He's going to steal your heart. If you're a Cowboys fan, I got a feeling right now, 2:54 left, 3rd quarter. Slam says Dallas is not doing what they need to do. Offensively, I completely agree. Now, defensively, it almost seems, the defense seems very much ahead and aware of what's going on with its Tennessee offense, but the offense doesn't seem like they put in the time on the film as well. Watch the double move there, looking, that was almost an interception, but they're going to catch this one. 87, looking to put 6 on the board, and that's unfortunate for Dallas, but guess what? The game's not over yet. you got to let it go. They went for the pick there right there. Just missed it. 87 into the end zone. My gosh. Dallas fans will say, hey, man, we just had that same throw. Dak. Well, I mean, sometimes. Just better defense there for Tennessee, and then better offense for Tennessee on the other end as the defense gets a little greedy. Maybe go for the SWAT there. Flair in the chat says Dallas should have worn the wait, what? I'm not reading that. Yeah, Dak's having a tough go. I don't think he's played 3 interceptions bad, but he has 3 interceptions and he looks bad. So 10-17, Dallas down 7. This is a team that found themselves up 10-7, even after overcoming the first Dak interception on the first drive. They were up 10-7. And the 3 that came after the 7-7 was I mean, they were inches from the end zone for 3 attempts. They ran the ball 3 times, got stopped, including a Dak Prescott quarterback sneak. So they settle for the 3. They go up 10-7. They get a stop. A chance to put it to 13-10. They're in scoring range. And Dak throws an interception. And I told you those points that you leave on the board are going to be the ones that hurt you. There's going to be a sack. Oh, no, handoff in the middle. There's Zeke Elliott. A lot of times you see on those draws, and man, just caught him off guard. That was a phenomenal run. I like the hesitation. The RPO worked perfectly. And that's one of those new little wrinkles we see in the Cowboys offense that we see weekly, and today, that's probably kind of one that caught Tennessee off guard, as both of these teams have played pretty good defense so far in this game. Dak finds Zeke outside there on the little halfback slip screen. Byard, he's already got an INT, and now he lays the lumber down on Zeke Elliott. It's a nice screen play. You get drop coverage, great blocking out front. I like it. And then boom. Yeah, this has got to be Zeke's drive. Dropping back, looking, corner route, doesn't go to him. There's a bad throw from Dak. And if you're a Washington Commanders fan, you're a Titans fan, you're on your feet right now. He's staying on his feet right now. The crowd's starting to get into it. Listen to them chirp. Oh, Nashville, Tennessee, the sledgehammer. On the defensive side of the ball, INT, Dak Prescott. Turn them down a little bit. And here's the zero hero coming up. He's got to run this one. Don't turn it over. There's a throw to the flat. Derrick Henry. Man to beat and another man to beat. That's pretty much one man to beat. Touchdown, Tennessee. You got to double that, man. Derrick Henry, 22. Who can get to the flat faster? Well, it wasn't fair. You're cross-matching up, and you're just too far away from the ball. And I know why. And look, I understand why Dallas did that. You know, you're doing that because you don't want to move this far and try to match up with Derrick Henry potentially getting over here. But there's nobody over here. You're worried about Derrick running up the middle. So you're going to kind of find and settle in right here. Well, I mean, the distance between here to here. Wait. Let me show you again. The distance to get to this point, from this point, a lot shorter than coming all the way over there. And by the way, this is where Draco's mom is. Man, Dallas is in trouble here. This is the ball game, guys. This is it. You don't respond on this drive, and I'm fine with 3. Nice play call there from Dak Prescott. I like the throw. And if I'm Tennessee, so Dallas, you know they're going to want to get some confidence on this drive. If I'm Tennessee, I'm either sending it, and we're gonna send a house, or I'm gonna look like I'm sending a house, and I'm gonna try to disguise some coverage here against Dak, and hopefully he can give me another one. Zeke Elliott, nice run there, but a little hesitant. 3rd and 4. See if Zeke gets to the flat here. You got the high-low there on the right side. Instead goes back to the secondary dig. You get that first deep dig to kind of clear out the secondary coming underneath. Play a little high-low action on both sides. Dak goes back there and picks up the first down. We're headed to the fourth quarter. Tennessee up 14. So I'm going to explain how Dallas got down to this 2-yard line. First and goal. They've been here before. That was a weak box. Weak box. Touchdown, Zeke. (24-10) coming into this fourth quarter, and Dallas was down 24-10 coming into this fourth quarter, and Dallas was coming off, 4 of the last 5 possessions, turnovers, and they were able to get down quickly, score within a minute of time taken off the clock. I like to see it from Dallas. They're still in this game. The run game is still alive in Dallas right now. It's just a 7-point lead, a lot of time left. All teams got their timeouts. Buckle up. Single back tight formation for Malik Willis. Man in motion there. There's the handoff to the outside. Tricky little play there. Jet sweep. Not even going to try that name. 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Don't forget, franchise focus is coming up. Atlanta Falcons. That's right. We haven't forgot about them. Episode number 4 or 5. Someone tell me what we put on Twitter at WatchAMGTV if you're interested in seeing the next time. We have some upcoming schedules posted. You're going to find them at WatchAMGTV.com. Tennessee, nice pass there to the left side. Malik Willis, 3rd and 1. This is the play. This is when you need to start. Yeah, the crowd's going to get into it here. 3rd and 1. Okay, that was way too loud, too quick there. 3rd and 1, 4 minutes left. 6 man. Oh, there you go. That's a good job by Dallas pinching there. Now you allow your linebackers to squeeze in them A-gas if they need be. There's a handoff. Dangerous throw there to the flat, and Dallas is all over. There's Parsons able to make a play, and Dallas right back in this game. Who's America's team? And that guy can just do anything. If he jumped out of a building, I would believe he could fly. So why else would he do that? He probably could. Put him anywhere on the field. And he makes plays. And that right there might have been the biggest of the game. Might be the biggest of their season if they can find a way to turn this game into a dub. They're going to be right there chasing the tied with the Washington Commanders. Looking, Dak over the middle. Finds Zeke Elliott. Who else? And he's going to get a lot of space here. He's got to run. Nice juke up the middle. Nice stiff arm. Get off me, Byard. He's been everywhere and right there. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong uniform. As you see, Zeke Elliott able to make a play. I thought that was a little bit of a risky throw there from Dak Prescott. Just a little bit. Felt like the drag on the right side coming across. Once again, you're going to get this. Watch 86 here, Schultz. There's the handoff to Zeke. Probably would have liked to pass that. I'm wondering why we don't kill that run. I mean, not kill the run. I'm wondering why we kill it to a run. Oh, man, I just like what I saw. If I was Dak, man, I like those numbers, man. One line of defense right there. You get 6 on the line. Trust your receiver to beat a man, and that's a big play opportunity. Now you get the opposite. This is drop coverage over the middle. Dangerous throw by Dak. Could have been interception number 5. Looking for Schultz. Man. Telling you that could be the difference today if Dak doesn't check into the pass play. You call a pass, you call a run. 2 passes in a run likely. I mean, maybe he didn't have anything he liked, but I'm sitting there audible into something, and I'm going to get rid of that ball when I see that front looking like that, just because it just seemed like there was so much space. A good route combination. You're going to find yourself big yards against that. Oh, wide open over the middle of the field. They get confused on who's who. And Gallup picks up the first down. Great job by Dak Prescott here. That's what you call patience. Shotgun bunch again for Dallas. There's the handoff, halfback Bakes. Oh, he just punches him. We're going to have to see that again. Cole, he's the man of the hour. He's got the sledgehammer. He got an INT already in this game. This is not a tackle, right? I think he just punched. I think he punched Zeke Elliott. Man. Wide open. Everybody's open. Where'd that linebacker go? Fell for the run there. 1st and goal. Tennessee's defense getting a little. It just seemed too antsy to me. Oh, it was a blitz. Just too antsy. Too much. Trying to do too much and giving pretty much Dak Prescott layups. Watch this left side there. There's the nice pull blocking. Zeke should fight in there down to the 1. This has been the arch nemesis of the Dallas Cowboys today. If you've been watching, you know why. Let's see if we can get a little bit going on here. Big play of the game. I formation. Dak Prescott, Michael Gallup slot there on the left side. Schultz on the tight end 1 position. They're going to hand it off here. Right side trying to get in. 1 yard line has been the kryptonite for the Dallas Cowboys, and it continues to be right now. Didn't even have to. 5 yard line. This might actually help Dallas. It's when they're at the 1 they can't get in. This is the ball game here. 3rd and goal. You got 2 plays to get in. And look at this. Look at the time Dallas is taking to call this play. To me, if I'm Tennessee, if I'm a Tennessee fan, if I'm on the Titans sideline, I got a nice little Tennessee polo on, I'm thinking Dallas doesn't know what the hell they're going to do here. I feel like they've exhausted all their efforts inside this 5 already. So they got something new. Oh, there's a patient run. Zeke Elliott says, watch your mouth. Touchdown, Dallas. That was actually the right play call, and that was something different. And there's just no way Tennessee would have been ready for this. Look at those blockers there. You get the right guard, the right tackle coming upfield. Or might have been, the center, the right guard. Gets to the next level. No linebacker there to shoot that gap. Tie, ball game, $1:47 left. Tennessee fighting for their playoff lives. And Dallas fighting for the same. Tennessee trying to stay alive. Dallas trying to clinch a playoff berth with a win today and stay alive in that NFC East divisional race. It would tie them up with the Commanders at 10 wins. All right, so I've thought about it. Man, this is crazy. I got, I'm good at just feeling these things. I got a feeling Malik Willis INT coming up. Oh, man. Parsons did the wrong thing there. And by INT, I mean INTD. Touchdown 15. No, not into the end zone. Malik Willis, well, let's flip the field. We're going to have to see that again because, man, you just took your own man out. Oh, no. That's all I got, guys. Man, that man coverage, he just took. And that's the problem with being cross-matched in man coverage when you're on that weak side and your man floats to the other side and he's wide open. And Derrick Henry now is going to take his liberties on the Dallas Cowboys 2nd and 1, and Dallas is in big-time trouble. Wow. I mean, that was just a freebie. Who saw that? I mean, you get double action here coming across the field. And I don't know if it's safety or who, Parsons or whatever, but he comes here and he just runs into his own corners and just gives Malik Willis his first read, and that's going to be a first down. And Derrick Henry's putting this game in his hands. Dallas is going to have to basically look to ice them here as Tennessee can put this game away with a field goal. I got to run it more with Derrick Henry because, of course, you don't want to put the game down to a field goal if you don't have to, and you trust Derrick Henry enough. He's going to keep the ball in his hands here. Man, that's just one big play that came down to at the end. Man, I've never seen the first and second read get open because man coverage from the weak side takes a terrible angle, runs through the corners, and just, man, wild. Not to mention Dallas at the 1 yard line. They struggled. They were unable to get in, had to settle for a field goal. So here's the game plan. You play Dallas, you let them get to the 1, but don't tackle for loss. Just try to keep them at the 1, man. It seems to be the kryptonite for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, we got Arizona, Atlanta coming up next. That's going to be franchise focus. Atlanta Falcons, and they're trying to keep pace in their division as well as in the playoff race as well. Similar to these Cowboys, but at a little bit of a higher scale here, trying to get that bye week there in the NFC. Here's the ball game for you. Tennessee, crowd is quiet. Kick is up. Oh, it barely scrapes through. 5 seconds left. We'll see if a miracle happens here in Dallas. Man, that kick wasn't that money, was it? Let's see this. I want to see this one again. Let's see. Oh, man, I don't know. Man, a little loose foot on that. 4 seconds left. Run that ball. Oh, nice hezzy there. Nice hezzy. Stays on his feet, trying to get out of bounds. I mean, trying to get a hole, find something. That's going to do it for this game. We'll be right back with the Atlanta Falcons. I got to download a couple things and be right back with the stream.
Back at Rap City, it's your boy Kanye to the I got my dog Cassidy with me. Come and get me. A-Track hit me. Y'all know it's Cassidy in the building.
Rest in peace, Big, man. This for all my real dudes out there that been holding me down for the couple years I was missing in action. I definitely gotta pay respects to my man Kanye. He a legend in the making. You already know, man. It's going down. But listen, everybody got a chin to break, but I put the clip in the H, put it in your face and make your shit disintegrate. I shoot you up. Who the fuck you trying to intimidate? If you imitate, get cut with the knife like a dinner plate. I been getting cake, you been a bitch and I been the ape. The only time you niggas ride out is on the interstate. Yeah, you been a fake nigga and I been the H. N-I-C, I'm great like Ali, but try me and you will get a IV or your picture on the obituary. R.I.P. Barry Adrian Reese is on my ID, so that explains why the story written by me is called bars, nigga. I was locked behind bars, nigga, and the accident left me permanently scarred, nigga. But I ain't changed, man, I'm permanently hard, nigga, pulling triggers on guns that's longer than the yard, nigga, and you be 6 yards in the dirt. A nigga put in work like a bartender, cause I be giving cat shot at the shot, and I was locked behind bars, and I used to grind raw, and I used to grind hard, selling rock at the rock. So niggas started conversating with cop at the cop, and nah, I ain't having that. If a nigga piss me off, I grab a gat and clap him his bladder at, and piss him off too. That's what a boss do. If you ever try to cross me, I double cross you. I floss too. I'm rocking a double cross too, and I carry gas the size of a little dwarf too. You hide out, I ride out like a horse do. But dog, when I walk with the metal, it's not a horseshoe. You got a wife, I got a pipe like a horse do. Your wife said your pipe too small and she gonna divorce you. Your little Ronsu too tiny, too skinny. She want a new Jimmy, I could give Boo plenty. She told me that I'm way bigger than he is, and she told me that he more pussy than she is. For real. The hustler home.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know Rap City. We be back.
Yeah. Welcome to Atlanta, home of them dirty birds. Anybody hating get kicked to the curb. Any other team is absurd. Wearing black, white, silver. Red is for the blood. No one's scared of getting dirty, cause we came from the mud and we hungrier than ever. He rides, she rides, we ride together. Birds of a flock, more like birds of a feather. No one here to party until we get the Lombardi. When we giving up, never. Scratch it off your wish list, mark it on your calendar. 8-town players never playing with no amateurs. 80,000 strong and the fans all screaming. We get knocked down and we coming up swinging and we putting in work. All done in brotherhood, yeah, we like family and ATL's motherhood. Brand new home, let the games begin. This season we back at it again. Lou.
Stiff arm at the 30, keeps his feet.
20, 15, 10, Freeman. Oh, and just like that, touchdown Atlanta. Episode number 4, Atlanta Falcons. Building the franchise. No, this is franchise focus, Atlanta Falcons. As well as that Falcons intro here up in just a little bit as well. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat, guys. As a throw over the middle of the field, Arizona picking that one up. Kyler Murray. You look at the Arizona Cardinals this season sitting at 9-6. Atlanta 11-4. They're tied with the 11-4 Carolina Panthers. Both teams fighting for that NFC South division. And don't forget, The Arizona Cardinals are on top of their division as well. The NFC West, it looks like they're going to come out on top with 2 games remaining, this game and another one. There's a throw over the middle of the field, getting aggressive down the field, and I believe that's A.J. Green. Maybe it's not. Play action crossers. Arizona trying to score right before half, 30-yard line. I think they got enough for a field goal here. That was a big-time pickup. We're going to take a look at our Atlanta Falcons defense in just a second, but we're holding up well. We're trying to win this game. Lions lost today. There's some wiggle room for us to try to get back in that number 1 spot we've been at majority of the year. As there's a field goal is going to make it 14-10. Arizona down 4. Our Atlanta Falcons still up. Still feeling good. Offensively, we've been rolling with Desmond Ridder. You know him, Cordarrelle Patterson. We even traded for A.J. Dillon, the Green Bay Packers. We also traded our first-round pick for left tackle Trent Williams. Don't forget Kyle Pitts not playing today. Drake London out for the season. Yeah, it even includes the playoffs. Man, that was a big-time hurt. Honk the horn. Hit the horn, excuse me, for him. As we're going into halftime now, so no better chance to hit this. Franchise focus, Atlanta Falcons.
Welcome to Atlanta, home of them dirty birds. Anybody hating get kicked to the curb. Any other team is absurd. Wearing black, white, silver. Red is for the blood. No one's scared of getting dirty because we came from the mud and we hungrier than ever. He rise, she rise, we rise together. Birds of a flock, more like birds of a feather. No one here to party until we get the Lombardi. When we giving up, never. Scratch it off your wish list, mark it on your calendar. 8-town players never playing with no amateurs. 80,000 strong and the fans all screaming. We get knocked down and we coming up swinging and we putting in work. All in the brotherhood, yeah, we like family and ATL's motherhood. Brand new home, let the games begin. This season we back at it again. Luda.
Stiff arm at the 30, keeps his feet.
20, 10, Freeman. A brawler in the chat asking what the record of the Cardinals is. Cardinals are sitting at 9-6 atop the NFC West. Big run from A.J. Dillon to start this second half. Another run opportunity, little zone run. Good job by the Arizona Cardinals front line, but our front line isn't too bad either, man. We got Trent Williams from the San Francisco 49ers for a first-round pick. Caleb McGarry, Matt Hennessy, Chris Lindstrom, and right tackle Jake Matthews, 2 of the best tackles in the business. Kyle Pitts not playing today. Drake London out. Calvin Ridley show. Cordarrelle Patterson and A.J. Dillon. Those are the guys to watch. As you see, Calvin Ridley still out there, and they're going to see a little bit more of Cordarrelle Patterson in the passing game as well. Pitts is out there. Excuse me. I thought he was a scratch for today. There's a bad throw. Interception, Arizona looking to that left side. You can't make that throw if you're Desmond Ridder. We've seen it before. So now we get to see it again, but this time actually, literally, hit the corner route a little too flat. And here's what Desmond Ridder has been working on in practice. I mean, you get the tight set, you get the corner. He's got to put that ball up over here. And the break's got to be more upfield. Flattening it out when you see the DBs sitting underneath you in your hip, that's just not a good job by the receiver to really take advantage of the space you have on that sideline. I don't know what you mean, Bills or Chiefs in final score. Kyler drop it back. Not Edmonds. Throw underneath. There's Zach Ertz, former Philadelphia Eagle. Picks up a few there on the dagger. Kyler Murray, 3rd and 4. He's got the wheels. You have to watch out for that defensively. Defensively, you also have to be wearisome of the fact that this Arizona Cardinals team, they go Rocky to sleep, and then they're going to take shots down the field. And this might be the time, as it looks like Atlanta's not going to send too much pressure here. They go underneath, and that's probably the shortest throw you could have made and still walk for a first down. Empty vertical as they clear everybody out underneath. Brown's able to move the chains. That's Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, the former Baltimore Raven. Of course, it says, do you have an online franchise? No. No, we do not. Shotgun, handoff up the middle, looking and cooking down to the 48-yard line. Put command join in the chat if you're interested in joining the AMG. You can also follow us on Twitter at All Madden Gaming, as well as watch AMG TV for upcoming live streams. Oh, there's a lot of space there. Connor trying to pick up a few. I mean, you talk about a good defensive front line. We have all the pieces to be great. Marlon Davison, Grady Jarrett, Brandon Williams, Arnold. I still don't know the name on the rookie. Lorenzo Carter, Deion Jones. Troy Anderson's been phenomenal this year. Jalen Hawkins has been awesome this year. Casey Hayward has found the fountain of youth. AJ Terrell, he's coming along slowly, but he's coming along. You know, he's coming along. He's going to be a big-time player. Richie Grant also has played well for us at times as well. So we have a potential to have a great defense here in Atlanta. Don't think that, you know, you see some of these guys, oh, this guy's a little older, these guys are a little, you know, raw, a little young, but we've seen signs of what this defense can become, and we love the scheme. And it's just been a great, you know, season for us to see what kind of talent we have for the future. I haven't seen much running from, but a lot of containing from the defensive ends here of the Atlanta Falcons, and I think that's to the detriment. I want to send those guys loose. Here's my problem with the contain and kind of overreacting to what Kyler Murray could do as opposed to what he's showing you. Right now we're doing a lot of contain off the edge. That means these guys right here, they're not pass rushing. They're not coming inside, you know, inside, outside, hit you with a swim move. There's no, you know, cross action. There's nothing between the ends and the tackles that are working together. The ends are sitting there just containing, and you're leaving the tackles to try to crush everything up front and see if they can get some pushback on that line. But I don't like taking my weapons away from trying to get what they've been training to do, and that's get to the quarterback. Two tight end set, twin tight end there on the right side for Kyler Murray. Halfback in there to block again. Over the middle of the field. Zach Ertz breaking down Deion Jones. I don't like to see that. Let's see what happened here. Deion Jones just plays a little, I mean, he's sitting inside already, and he just plays against that corner route. He knows he's so much inside here. When you get to the top of the route, he's got to stay home for that corner because he was giving up so much space, and Zach Ertz just does a great job of selling it and then breaking back to the middle of the field. Number 6, he's going to pick up a first down. He's going to pick up more into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. First lead of the game for the Arizona Cardinals. It was knotted at 7 apiece. Atlanta went up 7. Arizona responded. Now Arizona, the 9-6 Cardinals, who have came on to be one of the hot teams in the AMG, not really talked about. I don't even think they were mentioned on the Headliners podcast. But this team is coming along quickly, and they have a lot of talent. Be very concerned if you're a fan of anybody in that NFC West, that Arizona might be the king of that castle for quite a while. Oh, a lot of space here. Cordarrelle's got to get outside. Trying to get outside. Defense does a good job containing him. Jonathan Allen there. Nice run for Cordarrelle Patterson. Good to see. Hey, we're only down 3 right now. The offense still in it. We're headed to the fourth quarter. Our Atlanta Falcons fighting for our divisional crown. We're fighting to be atop the NFC. It hasn't been easy, man. There's a lot of talent in our division. There's a lot of talent in this conference. We were atop majority of the season. So maybe a couple letdown games as of late, but we can win out these next 2 games. Take this division. I think we'll be in a good spot heading into the playoffs mentally. Single back formation. Calvin Ridley in the slot there on the left side. Kyle Pitts, he's going to motion. They're going to flip this play. The ball's on the left hash here, so you're going to get a little flood concept over here with Pitts going to the flat. Don't want to throw that. Don't want to throw that. Throw it away. Good job, Desmond Ridder. Nothing was open. Atlanta, smart decisions there, but it seems like Arizona's all over top of it here early into this fourth quarter. Maybe we just need some primetime music. 2nd and 10, Desmond Ridder. We're gonna call this like it's gonna be a touchdown to try to put it out there that we need this touchdown. A.J. Dillon, former Green Bay Packer. Nice block up front. Got space. Cuts back too early. Could have stayed outside, but that was a nice run. Hey, there's some positive game. Maybe it was the music. 17-14. Atlanta down 3. And our Atlanta Falcons find themselves in a situation we've seen multiple times this season. Very close fourth quarters. This is where the experience will come in. You got Marcus Mariota in the game here. Or this little option. Let's see if he keeps it. Keep an eye on that. No. A.J. Dillon, 10 carries, 75 yards. That was a big third down non-conversion. We're going to have to punt this ball. Maybe should have kept that one. Oh. Absolutely blown up. There's a flag on the play here. Did he hit the kicker? Oh, we have him pinned at the 1-yard line. What a beautiful punt. I think we're getting it back. Roughing the kicker. Hey, we'll take it out when we can get it. This is Atlanta, baby. It was a rough in the punter call. 3rd and 4, we tried to run the ball. Cordero Patterson, he gets stuffed. It's 4th and 4, we're punting. They get a rough in the punter, and we end up capitalizing on it. Kyler Murray trying to get his crosser game on, nowhere to go. Shotgun formation. Kyler Murray, watch Zach Ertz there on the right side in the slot. There's the play action. They don't fall for it, Atlanta. They're guessing pass here because they know what Arizona's trying to do, man. They're 3rd and 16, and here we go. You want to see the defense on the field. You're going to see the defense right in your face if you're Kyler Murray right now. Davison, Jarrett Williams, Carter Jones, Anderson, A.J. Terrell, Casey Hayward Jr., Richie Grant. Season is on the line here. We want this momentum. We want this dominance. It's 3 high there. 3rd and 16 looking. I don't like to give up that much underneath, and that's why. This is the Jim Shorts effect. I think he got the first down, and let's see if they give it to him. They do. Oh, my gosh. Come on. You got to make – you can't do this. You can't let him walk. As a 10-yard pitch and catch, and A.J. Green just gets going, and the veteran, just savvy veteran, knows what to do. Wow. I'd like to see our defense double down and send some heat. Here they go to the outside. Connor looking. Connor. First down. They're driving on us. We're up 4. They're going to need a touchdown here, so it's 4-down territory for them. That's why I don't like the backing up. I mean, you look at the score, even throughout this entire drive, it's 17 up here to 21. It's a 4-point game. You got under 3 minutes left. They're going to go for it on every 4th down. They were playing that underneath because they were going for it on 4th down. They were going to make it manageable. We end up allowing them to fight forward and pick up the actual first down, but I don't want to give up nothing. And I think the way that they called that 3rd down shows you enough to know they weren't looking even to go deep there. They were looking just to take what was given to them and see if they can fight on 4th down, because 3rd and 16 is tough. Looking pressure. No pressure. Oh, too much time there on the left side. Kyler Murray, when he's in the pocket and he's moving as he finds Hollywood Brown across the middle of the field. When he's moving across the, when he's able to, he's in the pocket, he's sitting in his pocket like this, and you'll see Kyler just bounce here, bounce there, and every time he does, you see this defensive line, this pass rusher have to adjust, because they are worried about Kyler Murray getting outside of the pocket and making them pay. Oh, there's a quarterback sneak there to pick up a first down. Oh, they have 4th and inches. That's a terrible play call. Now this is it, Atlanta. Let's win this game right here. Let's get the stop on 4th and inches. I see goal line here. We're sending the house. Let's send the house. Let's go ahead. I don't want to match back goal line. Let's get in our base, though, and let's send everybody we got. I'm sending it. I'm committing to the run here. That's what I'm doing. Give me that stop. Back-to-back quarterback sneaks. Going to pick up 1st and 10. I'm not surprised. But they need a touchdown. They're playing for first downs. That was the second one. Yeah, I completely agree, Draco. We're here with Atlanta right now, and that's just beneficial for us. You still got 40 yards to go, and you guys are coming out on goal line to pick up. Oh, no. They don't got 40 yards to go no more. Run up the middle, down to the 28-yard line. Connor, former Pittsburgh Steeler. Power run up the middle. He's like a cruise line ship out there, just smooth and steady with some power behind him. 21-17, clock is ticking. We still have all 3 timeouts. They got 3 timeouts. Gotta run this all the way down. Is this smart? Is this not smart? They're going to give themselves. They're trusting their team. Last possession. Oh, just Connor continuing to demonstrate his ability to stay on his feet. This is not good news. The crowd is. This is not. Oh, he would have broke it out. Oh, he stayed right to avoid the tackle there on that left side. See Troy Henderson coming, the middle linebacker there, number 44. This might be a cover 0 hero. You don't want to do this against Henderson. And they do, and he just push forward a little bit down to the 13. Let's see. Arizona probably going to start using their timeouts here. You're watching Franchise Focus Atlanta Falcons, episode number 4 here. AMG Season 11, first season here in Madden 23. If you're interested in joining, put command join in the chat. Chat saying, man, you know you need 7, right? If they get their 7 and the clock hits 0 at about the same time, I mean, this would be the most perfect drive even the back-to-back quarterback sneaks, just the amount of time all of them took to get that and pick that up. And timeout Atlanta here. They didn't like what they saw. Here's what we got on the defensive side of the ball, guys. I need a big play here. I'm gonna tell you this. Give me a big play, Troy Anderson. I want one of my rookies to come up with a big play here. Uh-oh. Watch DeAndre Hopkins here. There's a throw underneath. Connor, big time hit, stays on his feet and falls all the way forward down to the 4-yard line. I was worried about Hopkins. Watch, Hopkins breaks to the corner, but that's great job. That little cloud coverage there on that left side stays home. But man, running cover 2 and Tampa 2 in that situation, there's just so much when you drop back, you're leaving underneath. See, Arizona still one timeout here. If they were a little bit on their horse a little bit earlier, they could have had 2 timeouts sitting here. Looking. Oh, middle of the field was wide open. He made up his mind. Oh, we are so lucky. Atlanta, watch this left side. Watch the sit route here on this left side of the screen. Watch him. He's sitting over here. Oh, no. Completely missed him. Back of the end zone, 2 guys were open. No timeouts, 6-yard line. Can't get sacked here. This is good. Let's see, this may be when I might contain. Oh no, middle of the field's wide open here. There's a dangerous throw. Could have had the tackle. And oh man, you're sick if you're Atlanta. Well, we need a miracle here. 7 seconds left. Wow. Oh, man. The interceptions. I think that Desmond Ridder interception, was really just a bad throw. I know it wasn't super recently, but that throw, man, I just feel like was so unnecessary, and it gave them that possession and score. Maybe it didn't, Peyton. Maybe this 7 seconds comes back to bite him, and you're like, well, you should have killed some more clock. But yeah, that was a drive that went east and west, knowing he needed to go so far north, and he timed it at almost to perfection to leave Atlanta nothing. Marcus Mariota is going to be the guy launching this ball down the field for us, and we got 1 timeout. There's underneath. We're not going to have enough time. Oh, we do get down here, and they're going to just say that 0. He didn't get down quick enough. And the Falcons are going to fall on a season in the division and also in the NFC playoffs, man. This is not looking good for us, as we're not going to be able to clinch that number 1 seed anymore. Still hopes for the division, but that's going to do it. Atlanta Falcons franchise folks, I hope you guys enjoyed the back-to-back stream today, because that'll never happen again.
Welcome to Atlanta, home of them dirty birds. Anybody hating get kicked to the curb. Any other team is absurd. Wearing black, white, silver. Red is for the blood. No one's scared of getting dirty, cause we came from the mud and we hungrier than ever. He rise, she rise, we rise together. Birds of a flock, more like birds of a feather. No one here to party until we get the Lombardi. When we giving up, never. Scratch it off your wish list, mark it on your calendar. 8-town players never playing with no amateurs. 80,000 strong and the fans all screaming. We get knocked down and we coming up swinging, and we putting in work. All done in brotherhood, yeah, we like family and ATL's motherhood. Brand new home, let the games begin. This season we back at it again. Luda.
Stiff arm at the 30, keeps his feet.